Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for the newcomers, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoy what you see of the patterns and become part of this journey with me, with us, one big happy family that we are. I am so appreciated to every single one of you, all your loving support and your beautiful comments. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'd like to mention that I do have a private crochet group in Facebook. All the links will be listed below the description, inside of the description box below the video. I also have TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook page crochet. It's all the same name, Crochet Art Tutorials by Maggie Lopez. So you guys can follow me, communicate with me through there if you're stuck on a project or whatever the case may be. A lot of you ask me about my threads. These are Portugal threads. They're 4-ply, 100% cotton thread. They come in balls of 100. I'm trying to see, where do I have one around here? So they're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. My threads are listed by number and not name. So this lime green would be number 22. As you can see, 4-ply. The brand is Ladybug, Joanina, and approximately 100 grams. Made in Portugal. These are from my country, Portugal, of course. So, and they are $12 each ball, including shipping. Minimum order of 6. So that's the information I have for you. 2.75 hook most of the time, a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Please always look ahead of the video to make sure that mistakes, if they are done, they're corrected on the spot. I show you how to correct it without taking it down. It's always best. And turn your closed caption on. It should be right up top. You can pause, take notes. I don't write patterns as I don't read them, unfortunately. And we also do have, which are these small ones. They're 50 gram, but these are like the bling bling nylon thread. They're smaller. They're still the same price. I guess because of all the bling bling on it. I don't know, but that's what they charge. Okay, so just to let you know. So we're going to get started. Thank you so much for being here. Newcomers, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, of course, if you like the channel. And everyone, please give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important, not on just mine, but any other videos or channels you guys are subscribed to. You know, these things are for free. It costs you nothing to hit that subscription bell notification or the like button. It's very important for us. This is how we continue to grow the channel and survive to bring these patterns out to you for free. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, everyone. So today we're going to create this gorgeous doily, perfect for any room in the house. So I've created this with the Fuchsia bling bling nylon, which you see the decoration there. It's so slippery, this thread, and it's much thinner than my regular 4-ply, but I still use it the same way as I would use my 4-ply. And so I have similar, but not quite the same. I do have similar X, only with one. This one has 3 triples. Okay, very simple, very economic, and very gorgeous. Perfect for creating sets, selling it, or as gifts, or display it for yourselves. Measurements, they usually become bigger when you block it. And I block my patterns with a little bit of laundry softener mixed in a little bottle with water. It smells fantastic. Perfect when you give it, or even to stand around your house when you're decorating. It's just beautiful smell. So mine is 37, tip to tip, 37 centimeters. If you're using Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton, it will be bigger because Aunt Lydia number 3 is a little bit thicker. But, you know, mine's just a little bit thinner than Aunt Lydia, so my patterns become a little bit smaller. I will be using a 2.75 hook and a small one to tuck in loose ends, and of course a pair of scissors. So let's get started, everyone. So I'm going to start off with a magic circle and I'm going to secure it with a slip stitch. Try to see if I can bring this up a little bit more. And then I'm going to come back in and do a single and 2 chain. This is my first double crochet. I'm going to have a total of 12 double crochets inside of this magic circle. Now, in case you still have a hard time with a magic circle, you can do a 4 to 5 chain depending upon your tension. If your tension is too tight, use a hook or 2 bigger. If it's too loose, use a hook or 2 smaller. It will help you a lot. Okay, so row 1, 12 double crochets. So I've done my 12 double crochets. I've closed in with slip stitch. Now I'm going to just pull that thread a little bit. I'm going to come behind the other one, and I'm going to pull this thread to the back. I don't want a big line going up mark. For that reason, I'm going to do it like this. I use different techniques for it, but I think so far this is the best. Sometimes I'm just too lazy to do it, but it is really the best way. So I'm coming back in now in the same one in the front without pulling all the threads, of course. And I'm going to stretch my thread a bit and do a single and 1 chain. So I have my first double crochet. I'm going to do 2 double crochet per stitch on each stitch. Into the next one, 2 double crochet. This is row 2. A lot of you have seen me create this centerpiece for many, many different patterns. So you should be very familiar with it. And of course, we always have new people, and they're always learning something new or different techniques. For those reasons, I have to keep explaining a lot of times the same stitch, even though some of you are used to it. Okay, so row 2, 2 double crochet per stitch. You should have 24 at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 3. So again, I'm going to come behind the next one into the back and bring my thread to the back. Stretch it a bit. I'm going to come into that same stitch, stretch it, single, and stretch again a bit, 1 chain. That's my first double crochet. I'm going to create another one on the same stitch. So I have 2. Next stitch, 1 double crochet alone. Next stitch, 2 together in the same stitch. Next one, 1 alone. Next one, 2 together. This is row 3. This is how we're going to continue to do this row. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, going into row 4. So I've closed my slip stitch, bringing my string to the back, as I've shown you, coming back to the front, doing my 1 single, 1 chain. Again, coming inside of the same stitch, my increase, 2 double crochet on the same stitch. Next one, we're going to do 2 double crochet alone, 1 per stitch. So 1, 2. On my third one, I'm having my increase, 2 together. Next one, 1 double crochet alone. Next one, 1 double crochet alone. Next one, 2 together on the same stitch. We're going to continue to do this until we have 11 rows. Now, on your 11th row, it's always an increase, so next row. So I'll show you here. So we have the 12 double crochets, row 1. Row 2, 2 double crochets for each stitch, total of 24. Row 3, 2 together, 1 alone, 2 together, 1 alone. Row 4, 2 together, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 together, 2 alone, 2 together, 2 alone. Row 5, 2 together, 3 alone, 2 together, 3 alone. Row 6, 2 together, 4 alone, 2 together, 4 alone, and so on until you have 11 rows. So on my 11th row, I have 2 together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, And on my 10th, I have my increase. So 9 alone, on the 10th, your increase. And then the 12 row is just single crochet 1 per stitch, no increase. But I'll meet you at the end of row 11. Okay, so 2 together, 9 double crochets along, 2 together, 9 double crochets along. I'll meet you at the end of row 11. Okay, everyone, so on to finishing my 11th row and going into the 12th row, trying to get my thread to come back here. Okay, so we have 11 rows, and it's just so perfect that you can almost hardly see the line. Okay, so now 12 row is just single crochets, 1 per stitch. So I'm coming back in the same one, single, into the next one, single, and again. So all the way around this row 12, there is no increase. It's just 1 single per stitch. And then after that, I'm cutting my thread and coming in with the fuchsia pink. Okay? Okay, everyone. So now we're going to go to row 13. I'm going to use 2 threads because this is very fine in order to get that 3x going. It's very simple. You just have to be attentive to it, pay attention. So I left a little bit of string, okay, so I can tie it at the end once I finish my row. I'm going to roll 3 times on my hook, okay? Now you can do your normal double crochet if you want. I'm going to start off like this, okay? So I have rolled, so I have 4 on my hook. I rolled, I'm sorry, I have 3 on my hook rolled. Okay, it's because of the double thread. I get confused. Okay, so I'm going to do half double crochet here. And I'm not taking the other ones out. I'm going to do 3 times half double crochet. And again, half. So you could have done the same thing. Just start off with half, incomplete. Okay. Then I'm going to take out all 3 and plus this one. So I have 4 taken out. Okay. I'm going to take out the last one here, and I'm going to do 1 chain. So that's my double crochet. I'm going to come in, and I'm going to grab these 2 loops here from the first double crochet of the half, I should say. Okay, well, it's double crochet because we took it all out. So I'm going to do my double crochet out of the first double crochet here, and then I'm going to grab the other 2 loops on the second half double crochet. So I'm going to take out and take out and take out, and I'm going to grab again the last 2 loops on the very last one. I know it's kind of hard to see because of the shiny, but I will do it a few times so you'll understand. Okay, so now I have the 3. I'm going to do 1 chain. This string here, I'm going to tie it in the end when I come around. Make sure that I make a few knots so nothing comes apart. So 1 chain. We're not skipping any space. I'm going to roll 3 times again, coming in, take out 2. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on my hook, coming into the next one, take out 2. into the third one, take out 2. It gets easier now from here on. The first one is always harder to do. I'm going to take all 4 loops out at the same time, the 3 from the halves and this one here, and then take out 1 and 2, and we've done our first double crochet. So as you see here, try to pull up the camera a little bit more also, I think it will help. So I have these 2 loops here from the first double crochet. I'm going to pull through it. I'm going to take out 2 and take out 2. So that's my second double crochet. And then I have the 2 loops here from the last one. I'm going to take out 2 and the last 2. So now I've done my 3 X's. 1 chain, 1, 2, 3 times. We have 4 on the hook coming into the next one. Take out 2. That's our half. So we have 4 on the hook, loops, take out 2. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the hook, and on the last one, take out 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the hook. I'm going to take out the 3 halves and 1 more loop. So that's 4 that we've closed. And I'm going to do my double crochet, my first double crochet. And as you can see here, we have those 2 loops. That's where I'm going to form my other double crochet when I come down. So I have my first double crochet coming in, my second double crochet, and the 2 loops here from the second and the third, and my third double crochet, 1 chain. Again, roll 3 times, we have 4 on the hook. Take out 2, next one, take out 2, next one, take out 2. We're going to take 4 loops out. So we're going to close these 4 and do our double crochet. Coming down, I'm taking the first 2 loops here on the first one and doing double crochet. Coming down, so I'm taking the 2 loops here and on the last one. Okay, so the 2 loops on the second double crochet and the 2 loops on the last one. Take out 2 and take out 2. So we have our X's built this way. 1 chain, turn 3 times, we have 4 on the hook. Take out 2, incomplete, take out 2, take out 2. Now I'm going to take the 4 off my hooks. That means I have 3 on my hook. I'm going to do my double crochet. I'm going to come back in on the first one and take those 2 loops. Take out 2, and the last 2 have my 2 double crochets. Now we have the 2 loops here and the 2 loops from the last one. So I'm grabbing the first one and the last double crochet. Take out 2 and 2. And this is how we have the 3 X's. We're going to repeat this all the way around. 1 chain, the same way. Last time, take out 2, take out 2, and take out 2. I'm going to close 4 loops out, my double crochet, grabbing the first 2 loops on the first double crochet, or the half I should say, and do a double crochet. taking that second and the last one, so the 2 loops on the second one and on the last one, and doing my double crochet. And here's your axis. Okay, if you need to rewind the video a bit, take your time with it and practice if you have to. Some of you will get it right away. Some of you might take a little bit of time, but be persistent. This is very easy to create and it makes a beautiful stitch. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, reaching the end. I'm on my 3rd half. Doing my 2nd double crochet and my last one, my 1 chain. I'm going to come right on the top on the corner and cut it a little bit longer. I'm going to pull my thread right through it. I'm going to bring my thread to the back. Of course, I have 2 strands here, so it makes everything more difficult. So I'm going to make a knot using a strand on one side because I have 2 strands on each side, and make it more secure this way on my behalf. Of course, you're probably using the 3-ply or number 10, I don't know. You can use 2-3 strands of number 10 Aunt Lydia also to make your pattern thicker in case you don't have number 3 Lydia. And then I'm going to just bring my string a little bit further down through the loops here. And then I'm going to make, again, taking only 1 string, because this is a nylon, it can pretty much slip open up, and we don't want to do that, right? All this beauty down the drain. And then do the same thing to this side. So I'll bring 1 in on this side here and make 2-3 knots. Okay, now we got this established. I'm coming back in with my white, doing my slip stitch knot. And I'm coming in, starting on any double crochet here, doing my first single. So I'm going to do a total of, actually, not a total. I'm doing a single, 1 per stitch and 1 inside of that 1 chain space. 1 per stitch and 1 inside of the chain space. So this is row 14. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finish row 14. So I've closed in with slip stitch, going into row 15. So I'm going to come back in where I've closed in that slip stitch, and I'm going to do a single, next space, next stitch single, next one single. I'm going to have a total of 6 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to skip 1, 2. On my 3rd one, I'm going to do a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. coming back into the same one and doing my double crochet. So creating these little loops here. I'm going to skip 1, 2 on my third one, single. So I have my first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Again, skip 1, 2 on my third one, double crochet. Now, if you need to stretch your thread a bit because it can be tight, then go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Come back into the same one and create again double crochet. So we're creating these little loops. And again, 1, 2 on my third one, single. So I have my first, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Skip 1, 2 into the third and double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Come into the same one, double crochet, skip 1, 2, and repeat. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so reach the last one, did my double crochet, skip 1, 2, I'm into my third one, slip stitch. Okay, I'm going to count how many loops I have to make sure that you guys are on the same track, okay? So I have 16 loops of 6 chain. Now, I'm going to do the walk into the next one. And again. So skipping the first 2 and we're not working the last 2. I'm going to come back in on this third one here, single and single. I'm going to come inside of that 6 chain loop and I'm going to do 11 double crochets. Okay, so directly in and doing 11 double crochets. I've done my 11 double crochets again. I'm going to skip 1, 2, coming on my third one, single, and next single. So we're doing 2 singles. We're not working the last 2 and we're not working the first 2. Coming again inside of my 6 chain loop and creating 11 double crochets. So we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. This is row 16, doing the 11 double crochets. So we've done the 11 double crochets again, skip the first, the second, come into the third with a single and another single. We're not working the last 2, coming inside of the loop and doing 11 double crochets again. Okay, so we're just going to repeat everything like that all the way to the end. I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 16, going to row 17. I'm going to do the walk with the slip stitch, as I call it, to the second double crochet. The only difference is I'm going to use back loops only on my second double crochet. So slip stitch, coming back in, doing a single and my 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. Coming back in again, that's my increase on the same one. So we're not going to work the first double crochet nor the last. On the second one, we're doing 2 double crochet using back loops only. 1 per stitch. We're going to do 4, 1 per stitch. So this is my second, third, and this is the 4th double crochet. So 2 together, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to do another increase here inside of this 4th double crochet. So 2 together, and then again 1 per stitch, back loops, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one is that 2nd double crochet like the beginning. So we're not working the last one and doing our increase. So we have 3 increases. 2 on the 2nd double crochet, 1, 2, 3 alone. On the 4th, we do the increase on the same stitch, 1, 2, 3 alone, and then on the 4th, again, the increase, not working the last one. Going directly into the 2nd double crochet on the next motif, creating those 2 double crochet. We're going to do 3 alone, 1 per stitch, back loops. Try to see if I can get you a little bit more close up. So we have the 3 double crochets. On the 4th one, I'm doing my increase, 2 on the same stitch, and again 3 alone. 1 on the next stitch, 2, and then the next one, 3. On my 4th, 2 double crochet on the same stitch. That's my 3rd increase. We're going to repeat this all the way to the end the same way, coming in on that 2nd double crochet, doing my increase on the same stitch, 2 together, and 3 alone. 1, 2, and 3. On the 4th one, I'm doing my increase, trying to grab right on the center so we don't pull on that one loop only, okay? And then I'm cutting my thread. We're pretty much done, and then we're going to do the singles and picot on the last one with the same color as we did here with the X's, okay? Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished my 17th row. I'm going to come in. I'm only using 1. There's no need. I don't need height or thickness, so only need it for this motif here, just to have it stand out. So now we're going to do singles. So I'm going to do 2 singles, starting on the first one here, anywhere you want to start from the motifs. And I'm going to leave a little bit of string so I can tie it again at the end. So, single and single. So I have 2 singles. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain coming in, doing my picot, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So on the 4th one, we land right on the middle where we have the increase, the 2 double crochets together. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain this time. And now here in the center, I'm going to close it in with slip stitch because I want them to close together well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain is my middle one. Back into that first one that I've closed in, slip stitch, and then 5 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 chain coming into the first one again, and slip stitch. So we have 2 picots of 5 chain and the middle one of 6. Coming into the next stitch, single. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3 chain, and this time I'm closing it with single, and then 1 and 2. And this is exactly how we started off, 1 and 2, and then peacock. So it's the same thing. Again, into the first one, directly, 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3 chain. Get you a little bit closer up. Coming in and closing it with single. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So my fourth one, you should be landing where we have that increase in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Closing it in with slip stitch, and all of them will be closed on that same space, same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain in the center, and coming back in that very first one, slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, coming back in, same stitch with a slip stitch. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4 singles, and again 1, 2, 3 chain, and closing with single. 1 and 2, and then just repeat everything the same way as we've been doing. And this pretty much does it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is absolutely stunning in person. Of course, I mean, not because I created, but yes, because I created it. So I hope you guys like it. I'll leave the information below on the size, which I mentioned at the beginning already, but I'm still going to block it, so it's probably going to give me a little bit more because it will stretch a little bit more after blocking. And I will see you in the next tutorial. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up. You know how it is. And newcomers, please subscribe if you like. And help out the channel to grow. And share. Sharing is caring. I send you much love, prayers, hugs to every single one of you. Until next time, everybody, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.